I'm changing some stuff around. We were kind of like getting all these like gold lumps nearby, and I'm just gonna say fuck that, scrap them, we're coming home. Gonna bring everybody home. Gonna spend like tonight and next week trying to get my caravans home and then back out. Give me a sec. I've got a caravan that's out at the moment. I know you're going to a gold lump, but I want you to come home. And this one, I love that it's on fire. I guess they're currently mining it. I'll let them finish. I was sending like additional people for this, but I'll let them finish and then we'll come home. I think you guys need to put this out. There we go. Hey Shadow, welcome in. Satisfactory 1.1 launches on stable branch in 3 hours. So hyped, oh my god. Oh, are you going to sleep between today and tomorrow then? Like, I would almost recommend, like, I don't know. I'd normally recommend, like, getting to sleep before, like, something like that. But generally speaking, whenever it comes to a launch, because I'm in Australia, whatever the launch day is, I always have to roll forwards by 1 and allow for the fact that it's not actually that day. The other thing I want to do too is I want us to spend making all the gear. Actually, I guess I could just get rid of the extra stuff. I will sit up a little bit. I was prawning for warmth. Alright. I'm going to get rid of the extra stuff that they've got going. Because I wanted to get all their parts and stuff installed, but I need components if we're going to move. So, just change that. Yeah. How the fuck you been, Shadow? I kind of like, I don't know, I had like a good sleep myself. Had a good sleep, then kind of got up. Didn't really do anything at all. I did eat, obviously, but like I didn't do anything. I basically just like, I don't know. I like to say I like beached myself on my bed. Just like my cats in the warmth. Technically, I wouldn't even call it that because that's normally like sprawled out. That's summer. Beaching is summer. I don't know what winter is. I guess like hibernating kind of thing. I don't know. I'll have to think of what the winter version of that phrase is for me. But yeah, I kind of like just stayed trying to stay warm. Running for warmth sounds hilarious. Well, I mean, it sounds more confident than fucking huddling for warmth. At least, I don't know, I'm ready to attack. I assume prawns are always ready to attack. If they're not, I don't know what they're doing with their lives, I guess. The other thing too is I have to get them to stop making prosthetics and shit too. I think we're already capped on guns. Do helmets use... I actually don't remember if helmets use... It's just metal. Okay, yeah, no, I want them to stop making stuff too. Because, the benches I can just suspend because we'll probably move them. Maybe. I woke up at 6 a.m. decided, nah, too early. Back to sleep, woke up at 12 because fuck me, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, that was kind of like yesterday. I woke up at like 6:30 a.m. and then I was awake until probably, yeah, 7 a.m. I was up for another fucking 24 hours. And then I went to sleep and I only slept, well, I probably slept for like 11 hours. So that's actually a kind of good run. But I had this weird dream that I was at like this office job, but like my coworker was like, this person that I've worked with before, and also Connor from like, you know, fucking Iron Mouse's friend Connor. And I'm like, why am I having dreams that I like know streamers that I don't know? What the fuck is this? Is this a new way my brain's implanting like the concept of how like streamers kind of all are each other's like colleagues, but like we're just in this like huge network where none of us know each other? Like, it's really fucking weird. That one was a weird one to wake up from. I also had to unlock a TV air conditioner to turn it off with a key. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Anybody understands that, let me know. But yeah, that happened. But yeah, essentially tonight we were going to be moving base, okay? I was going to be recalling all my people from, which reminds me, I have a caravan that's packing up in here, don't I? I was going to recall my caravans from going out to the gold lumps. There we go, cancel please. Okay, cool. This is the only mod that I have that I care about not working when 1.6 happens. And it's just, it drops everything off my animals for my panthers and stuff to haul instead of my people having to waste time and go grab stuff. But we did work with that, like, very briefly not working. I think when 1.5 came out, I couldn't do it for like a week or two or some shit. But, yeah, we were gonna move tonight. I was gonna set up some transport pods to launch some people ahead. I was gonna send a big caravan, out to have like, oh, what do you call it? I was gonna send like a caravan with supplies and stuff, but now, I mean, I still gotta send a caravan with supplies, but I just don't know like how long I could drag my feet with that. Because if this place glitches, fine, I guess it would suck. Especially since last time when the glitch happened, it slowed everything down because we lost the background terrain. And everything just like ran to a crawl. It got to a point where I wasn't sure if 160 people was the problem or if it was legitimately like, you know, the game. But it was game. The other thing I want to do too is I want to uninstall these because we can't take them with us. And they're long range scanners. I want them to get pulled out. I don't mind people still doing mining here. That's cool. I'm fine with that. But I would like it to be steel, personally. TVAC unlock with a key. I understand all those words separately. I know, right? I know. And the worst part about that's like turning off the TV aircon was like I had to like reach up, but I couldn't quite reach it. But apparently I'd done this as like a lockup procedure every single day. So I don't know what my brain was thinking with that dream. Welcome in, Amelia. I don't understand what I'm watching. It's okay. That's perfectly normal response. What is the point of this game? As in my playthrough or RimWorld in general? Just let me know with that because they're two completely separate things. I'm not playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. Yeah, don't worry about like what you're seeing because none of this is normal. These guys are still like on reduced resistance. I hope that they recruit in before we have to go. Like I said, if it's gonna take like a month, that's really just, for me, that's 4 weeks, right? And I only play RimWorld on Tuesdays every week. And I know that I'm gonna miss 1 week on the 1st of July because 7 Days to Die comes out that day for Australia. It comes out on the 30th, but it comes out on the 1st for us. But yeah, so we've got three weeks. So I don't think it's going to take me very long to get these guys home once they finish fucking around with the fire, and then once they finish fucking around with getting the gold out of here, we'll see. Also, I kind of want the steel. I guess I haven't done much with this. Not playing the game that's supposed to be played. That's an understatement. I know, right? I get that a fair bit. But the other thing too is I also get a lot of people that are like, what do you call it? Like either this is the first RimWorld game they see and they expect that this is like the usual, and then they go play it and it's like, it's not that. And then it's just kind of like people assume that they can't play it well. And it's like, no, you're doing fine. I'm just doing insane. But then like most of the games I play, I'm not playing it the way they're supposed to be played anyway, so I don't think it really matters. I think I've got a couple of people here that can do deconstruction. I definitely only have like one person doing mining, so yeah, we'll see. Is this like an episode or something where you start from the beginning? No. So I've been playing, okay, hold on. Let me give you an introduction to this colony. This colony is the colony of Asora. I started this colony of people 2 years and 3 months ago, all the way down here. Hold on. There we are. I started down there at our first location, and we spent like about a year there. I had like, how many people I have? I had 186 at that location. It looked like that. Hey, Keelan, I see you now wooing at me. Yeah, we were there for like a year. It was pretty great. And then like I used a mod called EdB Prepare Carefully to bring in 21 colonists from my previous games. And I kind of expected them to kill each other, but they just didn't do that. So I decided we were going to go for the landed ship quest, which is all the way up here. Right? So it's pretty far away, but it's not on an ice sheet for once. And then I just kept taking people. Like, we moved up to here. This was our second location. This was Quillen. We had 219 people here. Except that 1.5 updated when they dropped Anomaly, and it corrupted my tile. So we had to basically like emergency evacuate from that location and abandon just about everything. And we moved up to here, and this is Dryden. This is my current colony. They're coming home too. So up in Dryden, this is my current existence. We're at 282 colonists and 2 prisoners. And we've been here for a little over a year because we were supposed to be at the last location for a lot longer, and because we abandoned it and lost all my resources and shit. Basically, the colony was like sort of probably on the verge of death a lot more often than it really should be. So yeah, I've been trying to get it stable here for like a year, and it's been really, really insane, the kind of shit I've had to deal with here. But it's doing good at the moment, and I've been trying to prepare my colony to move to the 4th location, because obviously we're headed towards the landed ship quest. I'm trying to take at least 250 colonists to that, just cause. And yeah, it's we're about to have another DLC update where, they're going to probably update the version to 1.6. We started on 1.3, and like, I don't have any of the DLCs. I know I'm not getting the DLC. There's a closed mod playthrough, so the mods I started with, I'm still playing through. So if they break, I just can't add anymore. I can't replace them and shit. So that really sucks. But we've already got like 1 broken mod that doesn't work, Wild Reproduction. I've only got 6 mods. Like most people have hundreds, but yeah, I've got hundreds of people instead. So that's kind of what's going on with my colony. And I was planning to move tonight. They shouldn't be getting manhunters already. It's just a caravan that's in motion. That's fine. It's just a rat. Yes, this should be fine. Nobody should die from this. Where's my rate? There. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. Recap. So now that I know that there's an update happening in a month, the biggest problem I've got is that my tile could glitch again. If it glitches again, I don't want to have to do an emergency evac again, because we had a lot of stuff glitch out. So the hardest part is that I don't want to arrive at the new location yet, because if I do and it's glitched, then I have to abandon it and move again too, which would have 2 unstable locations that I'm abandoning and leaving, which I don't want to do. I want to move with shit this time, since we weren't able to take stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to get the colony in a good position to at least handle something like that happening. In my case, I'm trying to recall all of my caravans that are out at the moment, trying to get everybody home, trying to get all the animals home. I'm trying to stockpile food. I'm trying to get some caravans out with the gear that I need for the future, so I can start making them travel towards the location, so then they can maybe sit idle just outside of where I want to settle. And then after the update, I'll see what happens to my colony, and I'll probably try to settle at the new location, which we won't have been at yet, so hopefully it won't be broken. And if it is, I don't fucking know. I guess my best bet would be to roll back to, like, I don't know, one of the saves that I've got here. Like, I could literally just go, like, I don't know, let's go with pre 1.6. Worst case scenario, it breaks everything, I come back to it, something like that, you know? So it can't hurt to have that. It just would bring us back like a month and there'd be so much information, because I'm also recording the entire story of this colony, documenting it and shit. So yeah, that would be the only hard part, is we would go back and we'd lose like canonical shit for a month, but it'd be somewhat trackable. Was it hand pink waving? Lol. I see you waving over in YouTube, Keelon. Also, you should apply to Guinness Book for longest RimWorld playthrough. Nah, I know there's people that have done longer. There is a fellow that just, a couple of months ago, he finished, I think, a 4 or 5 year run. Now, this run's probably going to take me at least 5 years if it doesn't break. Honestly, what I did last time when the glitch broke and we weren't sure if the next tile was going to be safe or not, I did say that, like, if it goes to shit, I would probably just start again from the beginning. That would be fucking something. But, like, starting from the beginning doesn't necessarily guarantee that I'm going to get a landed ship quest that's not on an ice sheet, you know? Also, thank you for the sub, Amelia. Yeah, welcome to my community. It's gonna be a long run, but yeah, we're moving over to this area here next. So it doesn't look like it's very far from my base, but it's actually quite a long way around, and the only spot I can get through here is here. So yeah, it's gonna take him a while to get over there, and that's fine. I've just got to get all my caravans out and get them to, like, stockpile together before they go. 11 days before enemies arrive. We should have time for them to finish. Oh, you know what they're doing? They're all wood chopping. Hold on. I told everybody to go wood chop because I was sending down a caravan of, like, fucking 3,000 weight limit or something. And that would have been enough. But, I kind of just want the steel and I want the gold. The other thing too is the steel. I'm going to have a bit of an issue with that because obviously I can't exactly just, like with the last place, I can't exactly just carry out a few hundred turrets in the caravans. I can, but then I got to reinstall them at the new location. Hey cat, fucking thank you for the resub. Jesus, welcome in. The fuck are you up to? It's been 10 months. Oh, man. It has, hasn't it? I'm trying to think back to when fucking 12 months ago was, and my brain's just like, nah, we ain't doing that kind of maths today. And I'm like, oh, okay, alright. Thank you so much for the explanation. I'll definitely tune in next time. Over summer, I'm in my last 2 weeks of school. I should head over to next PD. Oh, yeah. Well, either way, my videos are on YouTube, so even if you do happen to, you know, miss something, YouTube is currently, like, the episodes cut up are about a month behind at the moment. I think nearly 6 weeks behind. So in the worst case scenario, you know, you can definitely catch up down the track and, like, see what's going on and stuff. Or you can even see, like, recently what was happening a while ago and whatnot. But yeah, I'm only new to, like, streaming on YouTube. I'm multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the moment, so yeah, people are able to kind of catch me live now and be able to see what's happening as, like, progress is happening and stuff, you know, which is kind of cool. There's a shit ton of guinea pigs, and I probably should replenish some of my supplies. Like, I kind of want that one, and I'd kind of like to get, like, a set of black and whites back in here. It'd be nice if you could just get, like, a greyishy color. Because I've got, like, various creams and oranges. Like, that one's cute. It's like a... Is that the solid white or is that the half and half cream? Hold on. No, that's supposed to be solid white. It's like, oh yeah, no, wait a minute, it does have color. My monitor must be either too bright or too dark to see that. Lol. Calm down, Lagrandia. What else? Hopefully back next Tuesday after school. Nice. Yeah. So with RimWorld, because I play it on Tuesdays, I'm considering if, because of the update coming out next month, right? I'm considering if it might be worth it for me to miss one day. Hold on. Let me get my brain out for a second. What's this month? So, okay, we will be missing an extra day, actually. Hold on. So on the 24th of this month, I have a 10-hour Rim Connect stream, and then I have no streams for the rest of that week. So we'll have a stream this week, next week, no stream, then no stream again, because I'll be playing 7 days on the Tuesday. And then hopefully RimWorld should have either updated by either the 8th or the 15th of next month, sometime in around that week, because it's about a month then from when they announced the DLC. So we should be okay with that. If I've only got like 2-ish streams between now and the update, that will give me plenty of time to get my caravans the fuck out of my base. Obviously, I gotta wait till everybody's home, but I also want to send a heap out. But I'd rather wait till everybody's home so they're not sitting in caravans just outside the door, because we're going quite a long way and I don't want them to be pissed off when they arrive. I also intend to send transport pods, but I also don't want to set up a heap of transport pods and waste the steel. I will hydrate, cat. Hold on. I nearly finished my, Coke. I was drinking it earlier with dinner. I will sit up again. I'm still prawning from the cold. So, that's a mess. For some reasons, I'm not getting the notification that you're live from Discord and Twitch. Don't know. I got the notifications today from both Discord and Twitch just fine. So, I personally find that my Discord doesn't alert, my phone to, notifications and shit. This is why sometimes, I'll come in and I'll respond to somebody as if they've just sent me a message, but it's 9 hours ago because I haven't picked up my phone or something like that. So yeah, sometimes it's just the phone won't do stuff because you're not being active enough on it. I don't know how that fucking works, but I have noticed it. From the flip side of that, who knows, it could just be the channel muted or something like that briefly, or Twitch is very inconsistent with their notification push too. Sometimes people get the notification within 40 seconds of a go live, and sometimes people get the notification an hour later. Because I get that sometimes. I'll get a notification that such and such has gone live and be sick. I've been waiting to get the notification so I can go watch this person, and then I click in and they've been live for an hour and I feel like shit because I'm I could have been there for an hour. I could have been part of that. But yeah, no, it does that. This is still requiring metal. Still put the helmets and stuff on hold. There we go. Alright, so those 2 benches are currently on hold. I could probably disconnect their power for now. I don't really need to, not at the moment. I didn't so need to check it out. Well, the other thing too is that I do try to be consistent with when I go live, for the fact that not everybody's on the same time zones, and that's already tricky. If I say I'm going live at 10 p.m. Australian time, right, that doesn't automatically tell somebody that's in, say, Europe or Hawaii where the fuck, what time that is for them, or even what day that is for them, because I can say that I'm going live on Tuesday, but it's somebody else's, Monday, So, mate, are you sleeping next to a fire? There's one way to stay warm. But yeah, because of that, I try to be more consistent with, when I stream. That way, you kind of, roughly know when I'll be there. Because I actually do follow a couple of people that I have noticed are very consistent with their time. and I'll see the notification pop up and I'll be like, huh, it's 5 a.m. already. And it will like, it's within like about a 15-minute give or take, but it's pretty fucking consistent. I kind of appreciate that because it kind of like notifies me of how soon the time is and that I should probably hop off and do something else or whatever. What kind of stats you got? There's an interaction between PC and phone Discord. While the PC Discord is on, will it notify you on phone? Ah, yeah. That obviously doesn't like help, I guess. If you leave it in like a specific person's channel, then it probably doesn't notify you on the phone because it assumes that you're on the computer and stuff. I'm trying to find somebody that has construction. I guess I was sending down somebody to get the steel from here, but I'm from Tonlo. Like, nobody else here has construction, so we're not going to be able to take the steel. But yeah, if you could at least mine the gold, that'd be fun. These were off because of the thunderstorm. Unplug everything so my PC doesn't need to be fixed for the 10th time. Always a good thing to do when you have like electrical storms, is you try to, what do you call it? Try to make sure that you don't zap your computer. I saw your named porn yesterday. Oh yeah, did I walk into your colony? Or somebody else's? Because that would be pretty cool to see. I'm trying to get these guys to hunt if they've got guns. And I'm pretty sure they do. I want the boars. Also, welcome in, Lenza. But, yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, I've got the Name and Game DLC. That's the only thing I've got. So I can absolutely walk into your colony anywhere. So, I'm trying to figure out what else to shut down. I've got it that they're making components. Some of them are making advanced components. I've got 8. I'm gonna need... I mostly just need to be able to have some surplus so that I can build things at the new location when we move. So let me have a look. Like power generators. What do we got? You need 8 components, a lot of steel, solar. You need 3 normal components and 100 steel. I know, it's regular components. If I recall right, it was on SOS2 ship. Oh yeah. That sounds pretty interesting. Like, I do like hearing that I've walked into people's colonies, because, like, it's just kind of like... It's a pretty friggin' obvious name, you know, so it kind of stands out. Like, if, like, I've seen... what's the name? Nina? Nina's in, like, a fuck ton. Like, something like that is kind of generic, and it blends in. And then acrylic honestly fucking stands out. But then again, like, I don't know how many of these, like, various names and stuff like that are common. Naomi is a big one too. I see her in other people's games a lot too. See Lumi a fair bit. I think Lumi must be like a common character. Even I've now got 2, which is a fucking problem because I think they're both called Lumi Hunter. And one is my original and one's a new person. So we'll see. But yeah, there's some names like I never see walk in, like Grim. I'd never seen Grim walk into my colony until this one, and this is why I stole him. Because I'm like, in all my years playing, I haven't seen him. I'm probably not going to see him again. You know. There's power cords with protection against that. Sure you don't buy a cheap one. Yeah, but the other thing too is it's not just about the power cord being plugged into the wall and stuff. Depending on what kind of internet and shit you're on, I recall there being like network cables also being able to like take the electrical charge through and shit because it fries your router or whatever. I don't know. I remember like all the different ways people get their computers like screwed over during electrical storms because like, I don't know, back when I was, you know, a technician in a computer store, one of the things I used to find is like I'd be sitting at home enjoying this lovely like rainstorm, thunder, lightning, and be like, oh, this is so wonderful. And then it would dawn on me, tomorrow's going to be shit. Tomorrow's going to be really busy. I'm going to have a lot of like really desperate, really cranky, really upset people because, you know, there'll be students and stuff that have lost their entire assignment on the computer and they need it to submit it. There'll be people at work that like, you know, I don't know, have fucking jobs and contracts and crap and need their computer and stuff, and it's just like always a shit next day, you know. Used to get fried through network cables. That's just what I've seen. TVs and shit get fried too. All kinds of crap. Definitely seen Lumi LeBlanc. Yeah, I've seen her around a few. That's why I had to check my other Lumi for her, because she's a Lumi hunter too, and I do think that her original name may have been LeBlanc, but she's been remarried. I think she's only been married once by the look of it, and like, yeah, he's, what's your bio, mate? Yeah, he's just Moritz and stuff. I haven't seen a Cypress on somebody else's game, not personally. But then again, I have so many people that I'm kind of seeing all the different names, you know? One Lumi, the other Lumi, an E. Yeah, actually, hold on. Where did Lumi just go? She went over here, so she's either up in the kitchens or she went to sleep. Oh, yeah, she went to sleep. Hey, right. Yeah, no, I didn't notice that. I'm glad you pointed that out. Like, I'll probably still kind of forget, because sometimes I come across this where the names are similar and I just get them mixed up. That shit happens. But, like, that will help a tiny bit. Let me with an E. Mind you, I have screenshots of all my original people before we loaded in. Before we hit load, I took a fuck ton of screenshots, so I've got everybody. I know who the original is and stuff. Like, I saw Sam walking past earlier. I'm like, he's an original. I almost never see him in base. The only reason why I know he is in and around the base is because he used to wear pink armor, and he was always getting hypothermia in winter because the fucker would never stay in where it's warm. He's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wear this like metal case fucking armor. I'm gonna go stand out in the fucking freezing ass cold. I'm gonna get downed, I'm gonna roll around a little bit and be like, oh no, I can't get up. And then somebody's gonna rescue me, and then I'm promptly gonna get out of bed and go do it again. Like, he's literally the fucking Goofy meme, you know, the murder one where he's like, I'll fucking do it again. He's like that. And I think that every time I see them get up out of bed and go do it again, because I'm like, he's just gonna keep doing it. I ended up taking his armor away. I got so sick of it, I just took his fucking armor away. Now I gotta find him pink shirt, though. It's just a lot harder than it sounds to just get that. Welcome in, Andre. Sleep base always astounds me, it's so comfy. Welcome in, Normie. Yeah. But like I said before, I'm struggling with the fact that I wanted to move tonight. And with the update and shit, I've got to kind of like sit put. But I know I'm gonna miss 2 streams in the next month of this RimWorld, because we'll have the 10-hour Rim Connect at the end of the month, and then we'll have 7 Days to Die, right? And that's probably enough time for me to get everybody home and then mobilize and get out, kind of thing, because I don't know if this place is going to glitch, but I sure as shit don't want the new place we're going to glitch. So I have like a design and shit too for the new place. Like, I normally wait until we settle. I normally settle at the end of a stream, and then I spend like the next 10 to 12 hours post stream, like what do you call it, with the little dots, with these like white dots, doing the layouts. That's normally what I do, but I've already pre-done that, which you guys will notice when I hit save, there's this sitting here. So yeah, I've already like pre-saved the shape of like the new place we're going to. I still have to like manually put it all out